What happens when two of cinema's deadliest women meet? Not across red carpets or award stages, but on the battlefield. One armed with ancient secrets and relentless firepower. The other forged by betrayal and revenge, slicing through the past with a blade kissed by blood. This is the fight we never got, but always wanted. Lara Croft versus the Bride. And today, we're not just imagining it, we're living it. There's silence, except for the crunch of ancient leaves under boots. Deep in Cambodia, inside a ruin untouched by time, Lara Croft lowers herself into the dust with gymnast's grace. Her pistols holstered, her eyes scanning. She's here for the heart of Siddhartha, an artifact said to grant visions of the past. But she's not alone. Across the temple's cracked stone floor, barefoot and calm, like a storm before the strike, walks another figure. Blonde, blood-stained yellow jumpsuit, eyes burning with silent fury. The bride, Beatrix Kiddo. They don't speak. They both know why they're here. Only one will leave. Lara Croft, trained from youth to survive, outwit, and dominate, isn't just an archaeologist. She's a weapon. Agile, ruthless, strategic. Her twin pistols are extensions of her will, her mind as sharp as any blade. Her strength? Tactical adaptability. Whether she's scaling glaciers, surviving tomb collapses, or escaping death traps, Lara doesn't rely on brute force. She calculates, evolves, overcomes. But weakness? She plays fair. That British honor. Some call it noble, some naive. Against someone like Beatrix, that could cost her everything. The bride, on the other hand, is a storm wrapped in silence. Forged in the brutal crucible of the deadly Viper assassination squad, she is a samurai with nothing left to lose. She fights not for gold or history, but for revenge. And revenge is relentless. Her strength? Precision and pure intent. Every move is a death sentence. But her weakness? Emotion. The same love that drives her also.
Then it happens. The temple floor gives way. Traps Lara missed in her haste. Both fall into a forgotten crypt below. Now, no space, no distance, no escape. Hand to hand. Lara throws elbows like iron. Beatrix answers with swift, crushing counters. For a moment, it seems Lara has the upper hand. Her grappling skills kick in. She pins Beatrix, tries to disarm her. But Beatrix doesn't need a blade to kill. She breaks free. A punch to Lara's throat, a sweep kick, then the blade returns. Lara pauses. Just one moment. The glint of the heart of Siddhartha catches her eye. The mission, the artifact, history. Beatrix sees it and strikes. Lara dodges, but not fast enough. The katana slices through her side. Clean, not fatal, but enough. Blood drips. Lara grits her teeth, fires, but Beatrix is gone. Crouched behind a fallen statue. Here's where their philosophies divide. Lara fights for knowledge, for legacy. The bride fights for survival. And survival doesn't wait. Bleeding but calculating, Lara lures the bride into another trap room. The walls begin to close. She's memorized the sequence. The bride dives, rolls, barely makes it. They clash again, this time slower, weary, focused. It's intellect versus instinct, balance versus fury. Lara finds a moment to grab a shard of stone, throws it. Distraction. She jumps, disarms Beatrix, grabs the katana. For a moment, Lara Croft holds the bride's weapon. She hesitates. A second too long. Beatrix lunges, bare-handed, and reclaims it. Breathing heavy, wounded, sweat stinging eyes, the fight nears its end. Beatrix drops into a crouch. Lara braces, ready for anything. But instead of a charge, Beatrix speaks. "You're good," she says, "but you hesitate. I don't." In one final flash, steel arcs. Lara falls. The bride kneels beside Lara, not with triumph in her eyes, but with silence in her breath. No smirk, no cruelty, just a quiet nod. Because Lara Croft didn't go down easy. She wasn't outmatched. She made a choice, a flicker of mercy in a moment meant for blood. And in that heartbeat, the fight slipped away. The heart of Siddhartha still glows in the shadows, untouched. The treasure means nothing now. The bride stands, no prize in hand, no celebration, just breath, just survival. And sometimes, that's all that's left. She didn't win by being stronger. She didn't win by being smarter. She won because she never paused, because she was willing to cross a line that Lara wouldn't. Where Lara saw rules, Beatrix saw openings. Where Lara saw the past, Beatrix saw the threat. The bride fights like someone who already died and clawed her way back. That edge, that fearlessness is what made the difference. She read the battlefield, saw the hesitation in Lara's eyes, and struck like lightning through a storm cloud. Lara's skills, her precision, agility, and mind like a chessboard nearly turned the tide. But against Beatrix's blade, against her close-range savagery and killer's instinct, almost wasn't enough. Because this wasn't just a duel of fists and firepower, it was a clash of philosophies. Lara fights for knowledge, for legacy, an explorer, a warrior guided by conscience. The bride fights because there's nothing else, a ghost in yellow, forged in betrayal, powered by the single command, survive. And so, Lara fell, but she didn't fall broken. She fell as she lived, curious, brave, unwilling to become what she hunted. Beatrix walks away, victorious, but marked. Even she feels it. This wasn't just a win. It was a reckoning. 2 women, 2 icons. Only one walked out. But ask yourself, if you were Lara Croft, would you have hesitated?